Hi, it's Wendy, and I want to share with you some information that you can get that I think is very worthwhile and a simple, straightforward guide. What it is it's from Dr. Gerber and his team, he wrote the book How Not to Die, which basically means how not to die before your time. So what it's called, you would go to nutritionfacts.org. So that's NUTRITION facts, FACTS.org, and it's for the evidence-based eating guide. And it's really nice and straightforward. It's about your daily dozen foods, the most important 12 foods to have on a daily basis. And it shows it here. There are beans, fruit, greens, flaxseed, whole grains, to do exercise, berries, coniferous veggies, then vegetables, nuts and seeds, spices, and beverages. So, and then there's another, it's maybe 10 pages, and then there's another sheet that gives you tips on how to add the daily dozen. And it's really interesting, like beans. You know, you add your beans to soups, chilies, burritos, salads, and sauces. Blend with spices to make spreads for sandwiches or dips. And so when you think of beans, I go, well, hummus is made of beans. So you could have hummus on some gluten-free bread with sprouts, which is a great way to have it. Also, you can get these great refried beans from Amy's. Those are the cleanest ones I've seen. Then cook some rice, and you can have rice and fried beans with a salad. And that's a great meal, easy. Then there's berries. I put my berries, my wild blueberries, into my smoothies. They say salads, you can put them on top of oatmeal. So that's a way to think of berries. You can blend the frozen bananas for a delicious ice cream and then put the berries on top. And all you do for that is you peel the banana, put it in a Ziploc bag in your freezer, get it frozen, bring it out, put it in a blender, blend it up, and there you've got your ice cream. You can do the same thing with berries and make sherbet. You could freeze the berries, then blending them up makes a sherbet. You can refreeze it, and you're good to go. So the next are other fruits, such as can be put in smoothies. Can be another way to get fruit, I find, is to cut it up and put it in a container in the fridge. People will eat cut pieces of fruit more than they will, for whatever reason, the whole apple or the whole pear. Just cut it up and have it there ready to go. It's the most healthy snack, and those are natural sugars. Coniferous vegetables. You can toss them in soups, salads. I'm a great proponent of a huge salad every day and grate as many different vegetables as possible into it. Broccoli, and kale. Like, I steamed some broccoli the other night, and I had some guacamole that was very, very clean. It had no added anything. And I steamed the broccoli and just dipped it into the guacamole, the avocado, and it was delicious. It was delicious. So those are healthy fats along with your broccoli. Greens. Add just a few to any meal. Greens are so easy to cook. We're talking 3 minutes, and for instance, collard greens or kale. You just roll them up, slice through them. The thinner you slice them, the quicker they're going to cook. We're talking 1 to 3 minutes steamed, and you have a wonderful green. And leafy greens are so important to your overall health all around. Other vegetables, just put them in salads, stews, smoothies. Like I said, I make a big salad for 3 days, and I grate everything in it. You can put cauliflower, the flowers, the broccoli flowerets. I put grated sweet potato, grated beet, zucchini, radish. Never use the iceberg lettuce. I only use the romaine or the red leaf lettuce, arugula, spinach, on and on. And you've gotten your vegetable quota for the day. Flaxseed. Dr. Gerber always recommends 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. It has to be ground flaxseed or it'll go right through you. I add it to my green smoothies. You can sprinkle it on your salad. It's fine. But 1 tablespoon a day. Flax seeds are so important for the healing of the lining of your digestive system. Flax seeds have more magnesium than any other plant food, which is really important because 80% of the population is magnesium deficient. And that's really important for heart health. It also has been shown in studies to lower blood pressure in studies. So easy to do, tablespoon a day. That's if you did that could be the place to start. Is a tablespoon of ground flaxseed a day. I buy it whole. You can grind it up in a coffee grinder, a cleaned out coffee grinder, or a bullet, and I keep it in a glass bottle in the fridge and about a week's worth, and then I grind fresh. Nuts and seeds, walnuts, sprouted walnuts, you can buy them sprouted on your salads, are great. I sprinkle pumpkin seeds, I dry roast them and put them on anything. I just keep them in a glass jar in the fridge, and grains, I love to mix them with millet and grains. Tahini is sesame seeds, and sesame seeds are high in calcium. Tahini, I love tahini on rice crackers and on gluten-free bread. They're wonderful. So these, I just wanted to share. This you can download for free. This is great information. And two of the things, like the spices, turmeric is so important, and people are spending a fortune on turmeric supplements. I mean, they're expensive. I work in a health food store. Just buy the turmeric powder. I think it's Nativa company makes a really good product. You can buy the turmeric powder in a container already to use. 1/4 teaspoon a day. Just put it in a green smoothie. Sprinkle it on something. Put it in a non-dairy yogurt, a soy yogurt. So 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and a tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Those are 2 easy things to do. Dr. Gerber is a great resource. I mean, he's doing sort of like the hard work for us, because he and his team go into all the journals, the medical journals, with all the new research coming through, and they check it all out, and they cipher out what is most important for our health, comparing all the studies. It's just, they're doing the hard work for us. So check him out on YouTube, and go to nutritionfacts.org, because it's a great resource for slowly starting to integrate healthy. And the Daily Dozen, you could just have this on your fridge and say, okay, how can I add another vegetable today? Or did I remember my flaxseed? Or did I remember my turmeric? And he talks about beverages. I highly recommend coconut water, 8 ounces a day, because that promotes your neurotransmitters. And I see so many people coming into where I work starting to have memory issues, and it's so sad. And coconut water is an easy preventative thing to do now. It's a great hydrator. Like when skiers come in and they're looking to rehydrate, I point them to the coconut water. And it's, promotes your neurotransmitters, people with sleep issues, people with dementia. Don't wait. I mean, it's so sad to see, an older person recognizing that they're forgetting, and we really need to do preventative, because all these things are becoming worse. our biggest problem is, you know, people want to say it's genetic. It's been proven that genetics are only 10 to 20%. The rest is the diet we're eating. So please take advantages of these resources. Thank you so much.